Well, we want to go to Newark because that's where we want to sell the scrap, right? Yeah. Oxygen, it doesn't really matter. We'll just sell it wherever. And then we'll sell all this scrap. Ow! That's what I get for... That's what I get for looking at my inventory. It's fine. We're just about out. We're just about out of this stupid Badlands. No. Go away, missiles. I don't care. I'm not gonna fight anymore. I wanna go. I wanna go now. Please, just let me go. I wanna go to Newark. I never thought I would ever say that in my entire life, but I wanna go to Newark. Just wanna go. These guys. Don't call me a bandit. You're the bandit. You literally are the bandits. You literally are the space bandits.
Dock.
Bye. I could afford this ship now, but at this point I think I actually don't want to use it. I'm gonna find the next tier of light fighter at this point.
Dock.
But I don't think that I can get that here. I think I have to go to another system. Maybe Colorado or Texas might have one. I want a light fighter that can. I mean, I guess that one can do it, right? The one that I don't like the look of. Let's see what it says, what the name of it is. The Star Flyer, I think it was it. No, the Star Tracker, that's what it is. Star Tracker can do class 4s. I think I kind of want like a Piranha or a Dagger. I'm supposed to use class 4s. I don't know where to get them though. Where can I get a Dagger?
Alright, this is our stop. Thanks for your
help. Please stop and not just fly out as I'm looking on my phone. Apparently a Dagger is a bad guy ship, so I can't get it. Oh, I can get a Piranha if I go to one of the Bretonia systems. I don't know how to get there though. Cambridge. I can get there from I can get to Cambridge from California, can I?
This is Liberty Police Epsilon 2, sending the data now.
We've received your transmission, Liberty Police Epsilon 2. Where are you heading?
Our trade convoy reports out of the California system. We're going to the Texas system.
California Magellan. It's Manchester, New London. How do I get to New London? You know what I friggin' need? You know what I friggin' need to do is just Alt Tab and look it up. Where's the Freelancer map? Freelancer. How do I get to the UK? Edinburgh. Here we go. Okay, so I can get there from Magellan. Actually, I can get to Manchester from from Magellan. Apparently there's a place called Cortez as well, but I don't really need that. So I can just do that if I want to go there. Does it say how much it is? 17K. It's a light fighter. It looks cool. I remember seeing the look of it. I think I might do it. I think I might actually do it.
This is Baltimore Shipyard.
But first, let's do this next story mission with Junie, and then we'll go.
Transmission received. Liberty Police.
Dock.
Zeta 8. Where are you heading?
We'll do like one more mission with her, and then we'll see where that takes us, and then we'll go to friggin' Britonia. Hail Britonia! Britonia rules that area of space. Apparently it's a bounty hunter ship, which, to be honest, is pretty much what we are so far. That's mostly what we've been doing, was just, you know, fighting the bad guys. But we're still gonna take a break. We'll take a break on Newark. We'll go to Newark. We'll sell our stuff, and then we'll take a 5-10 minute break.
Incoming Liberty Freighter convoy. This is Trenton. You've entered our scanner range. Please submit your designation.
Oh, I'm out.
This is Liberty Police, Omicron 15 to Freelancer Alpha 1-1. I'm commencing a scan on your cargo bay for contraband. You're all clear. Nothing unusual.
I mean, I could go be friendly with the outcast, but like I don't know. I don't know how that would affect my like ability to do story stuff, and I would like to do the story.
All right, this is where we get off. Thanks for your help. This is Liberty Police, Omega 9.
Like it would make the police hate me, right?
Liberty Light Fighter Patrol. Submit your designation.
And so it would make it more difficult to actually get to these places.
Transmission received. Liberty.
All right, let's sell. Sell. Sell this oxygen. It's fine. Sell the scrap metal finally for $300. Let's sell all of these weapons. Okay, let's see how much we get. We got 25. We got 20,5. We can sell this. I mean, we did make some money. We made about what, 1,000 ducks? 1,000 ducks. Maybe even like maybe $500 off of that. Yep, 1,000 ducks. Let's buy some countermeasures. Let's buy another like 10.
Loaded into cargo hold.
I'm okay with javelin missiles for now. We don't need any of that. And then let's repair. Basically, we made $0.
Complete.
I mean, we did make money, but like, we didn't make money because we still had to pay like 4.5, and then here's where we're at after that whole ordeal. We're at 24.6. So we after all repairs are said and done, we made like $100. All right, well, let's save. It was a bad deal. I'm gonna AFK for 10, 15, and then we will continue on, and we'll do the story mission for Junie and see what happens, and we'll go from there. We'll be back. Bye. All right. So let's go.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Newark Station. Everything's a go for launch. Good luck out there.
Let us go. Talk to Junie. And see about, this is like where Manhattan is right here.
Dock.
Acknowledged. Your request to land is granted. Proceed to land.
See about doing this story mission. And then after that, I'm thinking. We make a trip.
Junie, what's going on?
Over here.
Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing. Something. I don't know yet.
What do you mean?
Ashcroft's missing. He was on a Liberty dreadnought in a maximum security cell surrounded by armed guards. Trent, you don't escape from that. After our last assignment, I had a few more questions for him about his Rhineland connection. When I got there, he was gone.
Who would transfer him without telling
He
you?
wasn't transferred. Every record of him being arrested was wiped clean. Even the guards were changed. They say they never even heard of Sean Ashcroft.
What do you think's going on?
I don't know, but there's more. Walker. He's gone too.
Walker's gone? But he's the captain of a naval cruiser. Ship captains just don't go missing without someone noticing.
Neither do their ships. It's listed as lost 5 years ago.
5 years ago? That's impossible.
People around us are disappearing, Trent.
Well, we're here. What's our move?
We have to find out what's going on. The
We're
last
here.
place Walker's ship was stationed was California. Somebody must have seen him. That's where we'll start. Are you with me?
Follow Junie to California. Good. We want to go to California. Because that's on the way. 7,000 credits. That ain't bad. See what happens, though. Also, I'm going to
When
turn
do
the
we
voices
leave?
up a little bit
In a few
again.
minutes.
The,
I need to finish up
the
some
space
business
voices are
inside
so,
first.
like, loud
Watch
and grating
yourself.
because of the
Keep an
distortion
eye on our
effect,
ships,
but
all right?
Mr. Trent,
the cutscene voices
it's
are...
very important that you and
low.
I speak.
And why
Which?
is that?
Because we're the last two.
Last two
Because
what?
tunnel snakes
Freeport
rule,
7
Mr.
survivors,
Trenton.
Mr. Trent. You and I are the last ones in Liberty. Everyone else is either dead or missing.
Wait, I know you. From the rescue ship. What happened out there?
They were looking for something. I'm a thief, Mr. Trent. I came to Freeport 7 to deliver something that a certain party wanted very badly. Apparently they weren't alone.
You telling me this is all because of you?
It's not really about me, Mr. Trent. It's about this. This is what
This
they're after. And
plum.
now they're after us. We need to get as far away from here as
It's
possible.
very fat. Huh. Again!
Hold it right there. Get your hands
Trent,
up.
you gotta look behind you
I
sometimes.
can explain.
I have my orders. All artifact smugglers are considered enemies of the state and are to be
Oh.
shot on
Free,
sight.
soldier.
Junie?
I am an agent with the Liberty Security Force. This man is a freelancer who is working with me on
I
assignment.
found him dealing in illegal artifacts.
Then arrest him.
What?
I'm afraid I can't do that.
Soldier, you are bound by Liberty Code to uphold the law. You don't have a choice. If he's a suspect, take him into custody. The law protects him and ensures a fair trial.
Not anymore.
He was gonna kill me.
What do you mean arrest him?
He was gonna kill us both. Who is that?
I don't know, but he had the right idea. Liberty isn't safe for us right now. We've
Tunnel
got to
snakes
leave.
do
No,
rule.
what about Walker?
We won't be any good to Walker if we're dead. Do you see this man? I don't think he's alone. Junie, we need to stick together and we need some time and distance to sort this out.
I know a place. Follow me.
Gonna take that gun? I mean, spaceship is nice and all, but like, I'd like to have some personal protection as well. I'm just saying. There's nothing here I wanted to do, is there? Is there anything in the bar? I'm just gonna go right to the bar. It's gonna go right to the bar after that. It's fine. There we go.
Greetings. Anything I can do for you?
What's up?
Have anything
Fancy
to
uniform.
offer?
You're new here, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure I have what you're looking for, Mr...
Do you?
Trent's the name.
Oh, well, I work for Orbital Spa and Cruise. We don't really run this place, but we have an understanding with the people who do. Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
Go ahead.
It's so, like, specific they say that.
Here's what I heard.
We don't run this place, but we have an understanding with the people who do. Like, so what? I don't give a shit. Like, I know who runs this place. The LSF runs this place because this is the Liberty place, right? It's so weird that they all specifically tell me if they're in charge here or not, and I feel like they don't need to do that because, like, if I go to a Liberty Navy base, I'm pretty sure the Liberty Navy's in charge, right? Like, they don't got to tell me that. I'm glad that they tell me, like, who they work for, because that's pertinent info, certainly. But, like, they don't have to go through the whole spiel of, like, this is our base, or, like, this isn't our base, but we have an understanding with the people whose base this is. Like, I don't need that. Anyway, I have a friend who's a private on battleship Independence. Apparently, not long ago, the captain of the ship was found dead. The strange part was that an autopsy revealed she was missing her heart and brain. The hell?
Good to know. Thanks.
We'll meet again, Trent.
It's not that good to know. It's kind of creepy, to be honest. Kind of sorry that I know that.
We've spoken before, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. I'm Trent.
I remember you. Good to see you again, Mr. Trent.
Thanks.
Mr.
Got anything
Trenton.
for me?
Yeah, I've heard a rumor going around. Interested?
All right. Go on.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
Word has it you're on Freeport 7. I talked to a Samara transport pilot the other day, and he told me that his convoy left the station only minutes before it was attacked. He said there were reports of unknown ships in the area, and that's why Freeport 7 was unprotected when the attack occurred. They had sent most of their fighter protection away. I bet those ships attacked the station. Those Samara guys were lucky to get out alive.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Samara?
Very well. Be seeing you.
Okay, well. Any news? Rhineland foreign minister dead. Karl Ettinger, foreign minister of Rhineland, was reportedly killed in a bomb blast earlier today. Ettinger was en route to inspect the remains of Hamburg Station when a fusion bomb, apparently hidden in one of his attending ships, detonated, killing everybody. Rhineland authorities say they are investigating the site of the incident, but since the destruction was so utterly complete, they have little to go on. Chancellor Neiman is said to have spoken directly with both President Jacobi and Queen Karina. Britannia, is she hot? Or is she like the Queen? Like, ooh! About the allegations he raised against Kusari. Neiman has accused Kusari of backing the Order, and its attacks against Rhineland and Liberty, and has now added the assassination of Karl Ettinger to his list of charges. Freeport 7 data manifest has been found, according to the LSF. Agents finally discovered the sought-after module in a pallet of wreckage reportedly salvaged by the Junkers. The data manifest, we are told, was acquired and immediately taken to the LSF labs for analysis. Based on the extracted data, investigators are certain that Aurelian was indeed on Freeport 7 just before its destruction. There is what can only be described as a Rhineland military buildup on their side of the shared border with Kusari. Chancellor Neiman says he will defend Rhineland against any more Kusari-based incursions, even if it means taking matters into his own hands. Kusari, denying any wrongdoing, has deployed ships as well and adopted a defensive stance of its own in response to the action. Recent action on the Rhineland-Kasari border has caused other colonies great concern. In answer to this, President Jacobi and Lord Quigley of Bretonia have jointly proposed an emergency summit meeting to bring about a peaceful settlement. Lord Quigley has had a long career in successful diplomatic negotiations, is said to be acting under the direct wishes of his cousin, Queen Karina. There is no word yet on the Chancellor's response to this proposal. There's so much news. So much news! Manifest exposes Aurelian. Based on its most current evidence and testimony, the LSF believes that Aurelian, aka Sam Lonigan, bullshit, but sure, came to Freeport 7 to steal several large shipments of unusually expensive goods and artifacts, capital A artifacts, that were in its bays. Once his agents took control of the shipments and presumably eliminated their rightful owners, it is believed that he ordered the ships to take off and destroy the station to cover their tracks. Lonigan was likely to have been the last to leave. However, for whatever reason, he was caught in his own trap and was injured in the blast. Lonigan was brought to liberty by rescue ship and was admitted to the WCMC. Local order operatives liberated him from Ward 13, and after his quick recovery, they implemented a wave of terror using Manhattan as a new base of operations. The LSF now says that it has all it needs to identify Lonigan's accomplices, who may still be at large. Shogun Edo now insists that Rhineland's continued military actions show them to be in complete violation of the Bormann Treaty. Edo's tone was almost accusatory in itself, as he asked why Liberty refused to help the Kusari people. The president, in fact, did speak to both powers today, asking them to reduce the buildup of their borders and to present their respective issues at the proposed summit meeting. Frankel, drug abuse, squatters. We've seen these. Okay. Let's go to California Minor and speak with Junie.
What's the plan? First to Fort Bush, and then from there to the Badlands. If they find the bodies on the landing pad, the Navy will lock down all trade lanes. We have to hurry.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your engines and prepare to be taken into custody.
Navy. Shit. I was hoping it would say what ship she's using.
Incoming missile.
Damn, they've blocked the Fort Bush trade lane? Come on, we've got to get out of here now.
Okay.
We have to get to West Point. It's the only way out. The Unity's blocking the entrance. We're surrounded.
Got visual.
Trent, I don't think we can get out of this.
Alright, well. I guess we're just gonna kill these guys. It's okay, they're all evil anyway, right?
Contact in range.
See, this is why I don't want a heavy fighter.
I'm picking up additional hostiles coming in from Manhattan. There's just too many of them. I'm sorry.
Junie, this is King. Proceed to West Point.
King!
Incoming.
Walker here. We'll take care of the battleship.
King, you're a king.
All hands, fire at will. I repeat, all hands, fire at will.
And Walker is with him? They just destroy this entire fucking battleship.
Code Red! I repeat, Code Red! This is the battleship unit.
You fail.
I was too close. I was too close to it. Oh no, okay. Did we get our info? How long ago? How long ago was that autosave? Actually, yeah, I think that we did. All right. Although this guy is new, so we'll talk to this guy real quick.
We've met before, haven't we?
That's right. I'm Trent.
Of course. Trent. Nice to see you
Right,
again.
Trent. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
What's next for me?
Well, just between us, I have heard a rumor.
Go ahead.
Fine. Here's what I heard.
Boeck ships luxury consumer goods from here in Manhattan to New London. I was hired by Boeck to pilot their freighters, but I've been thinking about going into a new line of work. I was almost killed a few days ago when lane hackers attacked my ship in the Independent Worlds.
Good to know.
I don't know what
Thanks.
any of that means. But thanks, man. Good to know. All right, let's try not to die. I was too close to the ship when it exploded. I should have broken
First to
off.
Fort Bush, and then from there to the Badlands. If they find the bodies on the landing pad, the Navy will lock down all trade lanes. We have to hurry.
Can I skip this? I can't.
This is the Liberty Navy. Cut your
This
engines
is
and
the
prepare
Liberty
to be
Navy.
taken into custody.
This is the Liberty Navy. Woo!
Hostile is locked on.
Alright, well, I know that I have to kill these guys anyway,
Block
so.
the Fort Bush trade lane? Come on, we've got to get out of here now. We have to get to West Point. It's the only way out. The Unity's blocking the entrance. We're surrounded.
These guys, stop.
I don't think we can get out of this.
Shield failed.
Ow!
Shield restored.
Don't hit me. I know I was hit by a missile. I don't think that was the missile that caused me to, like, do that.
Got visual. Weapons are hot.
I'm picking up additional hostiles coming in from Manhattan. There's just too many of them. I'm sorry.
Junie, this is King. Proceed to West Point.
There we go.
King!
Walker here. We'll take care of the battleship. All hands, fire at will.
Maybe
I repeat,
Tom Page.
All hands, fire at will.
Sorry, Tom Page. You're gonna die.
Code red. I repeat, code red. This
Oh, we got an afterburner before I shoot the missiles.
Casualties. In need of immediate assistance. All available units, please approach
Oh my god. It's murder on my ears right now. Okay, thank you.
All hands abandon ship. General orders.
I'm being pursued.
We died. Let's not be next to it when it explodes.
Have bogey in my sights.
Is there any loot?
This is Lambda 1 to all fighter groups. Move to intercept remaining fighters. Over.
I don't think so. There wasn't
The
any loot.
trade lane is clear. Junie, Trent, get out of here. King, go with them.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Now go.
Alright. Well, I really shouldn't probably try to engage that
We have to
one.
go faster.
I'm being
Incoming
pursued.
missile. Incoming missile.
Ow. Jesus.
Dock.
Just like going right at the ship, right at the big ship.
This is gonna get
We'll just
rough.
take this one out.
West Point will be alerted that we're coming. What's the plan?
We have to get to the Badlands. There's a place where we can hide.
Understood. Lambda 4 and Lambda 5 take flanking positions. We're heading straight for the old trade lane to Ithaca Station.
Well, there goes my plans to go
Hostile
to
fighters
New London.
detected. They're closing
Or
fast.
at least Manchester.
Here they come. Several wings of Navy fighters.
We'll provide you cover.
Right.
Understood. Quickly, Trent. We've got to get to the Badlands. You take point.
Lambda 4 is
Guess
down.
we're just gonna go.
Quick. Lambda 5
Let's
has
just go.
been destroyed. We have to get out of here now. Got him in sight. Closing.
Dock.
We're just gonna go.
Contact in
Jesus.
range. Moving to
Alright,
attack.
alright. Alright, dock, please. Please dock. Go ahead, anytime.
Shield.
Anytime you'd like to dock now!
Breach imminent.
We made it. The
Christ.
Badlands will shield us from their scanners. I don't think the Navy will follow us in here.
Damn it. That was close.
Probably should have
I think
taken
we
out some of the
managed to
fighters
shake
before
them.
docking.
Thanks for getting us out of there. It started to look grim.
Thank Walker. When he told me that Trent's name showed up on the Navy's most wanted list, I knew you were in trouble.
What?
He's wanted for murder, artifact smuggling, treason, and the destruction of Freeport 7. Quite an impressive list, actually. Look, I have to rendezvous with Walker near Detroit. Stay low for a while.
Firing at me?
I'll be in touch.
Trent, I've uploaded new coordinates. You're gonna meet a friend of mine. Take point.
Okay.
Approaching ships. This is a restricted area. Turn around at once.
Dr. Van Pelt, this is Junko. Junko Zane.
Junie, is this you? I've heard the news about you on the secure channels. What is going on?
Too long to explain. We need a place to hide.
You're cleared to dock. I'll meet you on the deck.
You're clear to dock. Come, stay a while and listen.
Dock.
Junie, oh, I'm glad you made it. The secure channel is buzzing with reports about you.
This is Trent.
Van Pelt's my name, young man. Welcome.
We just need to lay low for a while.
Well, you've come to the right place. The only visitor I get is a supply ship once a month.
If you don't mind my asking, what are you doing this far out?
Studying the anomalies in the Badlands. This station you see around you was part of a grand experiment to fuel Liberty's waning resources.
I would feel creeped out if all these spaces
long
were like
before the gas mining guild,
around.
Of course.
I never heard about that.
Nor would you. There was an accident here. Liberty doesn't like to publicize its failures. It was abandoned. Except for me, of course.
You're here all alone?
Except for the machines. I like it that way. Not a lot of distractions.
To all Liberty bounty hunters and peacekeeping forces, be advised there is a bounty for 2 suspects wanted for questioning. Sending identity data now. They're armed and extremely
Where did they get that
dangerous.
picture?
End transmission.
Junie, what is all this about?
Junie and
I think it
Trenton
has something to do
partying.
with this.
Sometimes they just take selfies. That's what it looks like.
Ah, I see. Clearly an artifact. But I've never seen anything like it.
Freeport 7 was destroyed for it. The man who had it was killed in front of me. We were almost next.
Well, it's very ancient.
That's the soundbite they use for the for the audio settings.
Crystal setting. Still active. You might try Quintain.
What, Doctor?
Not what, dear. Who? Professor Roland Quintain of Cambridge. I can't help you with this, but he might. He's a respected xenoarchaeologist.
I don't understand.
Sounds
Help
good to
us
me.
what?
Why, identify it.
I don't want to identify it. I want to get rid of it.
We can't get rid of it now. There's a reason all this is happening, and we're in the middle of it. At least if we keep it, we have a bargaining chip.
I'm afraid your young man is right, my dear.
Oh, this is just great.
He's not
Don't
my
worry.
young man.
You'll
I'm not
both
his
be
mother.
safe in Bretonium. Now, how to get you there?
Liberty ships approaching.
Long-range scan shows a Liberty patrol. They must have followed you somehow. They never come out this far.
So much for laying low.
I'm setting the automatic defense systems to cover you. Take the back way.
What back way?
One of the things that was left behind here was a jump gate to Magellan. No one has used it since the disaster, but it still works. It's deep in the Badlands. I'm loading up the coordinates for you now.
This is all very
What about
convenient
you?
for me.
I'll be
I wanted to
fine.
go to
Take care of yourself.
Space UK anyway.
Good luck, young man.
Thank you.
I don't
You
know.
must go. Now.
Come on.
Tell you what this place does need though is some guardrails. All these places need more guardrails.
Junie, the patrol is getting closer. The interference from the anomaly will only hide you for so long. Quick, head into the Badlands. Unidentified craft, steer right where you are. You are in violation of Liberty Security Code and are subject to immediate termination. Liberty Patrol, this is Benford Station. These people are here under my authority. Negative, Benford. Target renegade ships on my signal.
Oh my god. Van Pelt!
Fire!
No! Come on, Trent, we gotta help him!
All right,
Junie,
we will.
get clear. The
Jesus,
defense system
that was
will
quick.
hold them off.
Imminent.
We're not leaving you!
Christ.
Contact in range. Moving to attack.
I'm in a firefight.
Incoming missile.
All systems are offline.
Die. Wow, that scream.
Incoming missile.
Weapons are hot.
I'm picking up more incoming ships. Oh my! 3 cruisers are closing fast.
Doctor, you gotta come with us. We're coming in to pick you up.
There's no time. They're almost on top of us. You've got the coordinates to the jump gate. Go!
Incoming missile. Shield restored.
Got visual. Weapons are hot.
Shield
Jesus,
failed.
they're doing a lot of damage to me right now.
Shield restored. Incoming missile.
Jesus, they have so many missiles.
Incoming missile.
Good thing I restocked on countermeasures, but like I'm gonna run out
Missile.
at this point.
Shoot! Out of here! There's nothing you can do! Save yourselves! I will... Shoot me!
No! They'll pay for this.
Is there a way I could have saved him, by the way? If I had run interference or something?
Commander Zane, power down your engines and surrender now.
Alright,
just
Trent,
attack
once you
you.
get out of here, head to
I mean,
the
I am doing a
coordinates.
decent amount of
Quickly.
damage.
They're making a run for it. All fighter wings, break formation and pursue.
We've got to make it to the jump gate.
Alright, no, probably not. I should probably leave.
This jump gate will take you to the next system. Engage your dock maneuver to jump.
Shield restored. Shield failed. Shield restored.
Jesus. One of my wings is broken off. Alright, we'll do, there we go. Look at that, it's just completely broken off. Alright, well, that guy died.
According to
I
Manpal's
was
data,
sure
we
he
should
was
be
going
close
to,
the
though.
jump gate. Thank God, it's still working. Let's go.
Dock in use. Entering queue.
Junie, come on. You say, like, you take the lead, and then when we actually get to a place, you're like, no, I'm gonna go first. Anytime, Junie, because they're coming. Oh Lord, they coming.
I've disabled the gate, but we can't sit still. We have to keep moving.
How'd you do that?
The only station around here is Freeport 4. We'll stop there for repairs and try to figure out what's going on. Come on.
Alright.
Why are we going so slow? Trent, give more power to the engines.
Junie, shut up.
I have multiple signals on an approach vector. Prepare to engage.
Commander Zane, you are outmanned and outgunned. Surrender and we will spare your life.
Trent, there's a bounty on our head. They'll never let us out of here alive. We have to fight.
Okay. Oh my god, okay,
Target their
well.
engines. We need it intact.
Bounty hunter ships, cease fire. These two are under the protection of the lane hackers.
Negative. Those two have a big bounty on their heads. Clear out. There's no bounty for hackers.
You leave us no choice. All ships, open fire.
What the? Are you crazy? You'll pay for this.
Shield
Nice.
restored. Shield failed. Shield restored. Shield failed. All breach imminent.
Oh. Okay.
Shield restored.
No loot on these guys.
Last one.
We've got to get out of here. Everybody's looking for you. Uploading a waypoint to your neural net. Come with us.
Thank you. But why are you helping us?
The enemies of liberty are our friends.
What a weird,
It's close enough. Going to full speed.
weird thing
We're
to say.
maintaining a base in the asteroid field nearby. The Navy isn't aware of its existence. It's the only safe place for you right now.
Hey, are you the guy who won the surf competition? Because, man, I want to meet him. Sounds like a cool dude. I'm just saying. Hacker's base.
This is Delta Wing. We found them. Repeat, we found them.
Affirmative, Delta Wing. Miss Zane, Mr. Trent, we've been expecting you. Our commander wants to have a word with you, Miss Zane. Please land immediately.
Understood. Trent, repair your ship and buy whatever equipment you need. I'll see you shortly.
Alright then.
Dock in use. Entering queue.
My ship. My poor ship. My poor ship that I still want to sell and get rid of something. Ooh. What you got? Freighter. A dromedary. They have a camel. Oh, this is that one. This is the one that I thought was a gunship, but no, it's just a big ass freighter. Yeah, no. Oh, thank you. No, thank you. We can sell this. We can sell this. And this. Oh my god, I use up so many nanobots. I'm gonna have to actually buy some. 800 bucks.
Loaded into cargo.
Let's get some, shield generators too.
Loaded into cargo hold.
And then we'll repair. Repair bill's gonna be stupid, isn't it? It's not too bad.
Repair complete.
Hackers.
Top of the day. Can I get you
Top of
something?
the morning to ya.
Another time. Right now, I'd like to know what's going on here.
I don't know you. First time here?
You bet.
Well,
I
I
don't
can
know
pass
you.
along a rumor I've heard. Interested?
All right, give me the details.
Okay, here's what's going on.
Apparently, all of Liberty went into lockdown because of a few fugitives. What did these guys do anyway? From what we heard, they blasted right through the West Point and blew up some research station before coming here. They must either be really good or really stupid to pull all that off and still make it out alive. I don't think they even have a good lead on them anymore.
Thanks for the heads up.
I wonder who
Never
they
know.
could be.
Be seeing you. Good luck.
I wonder who they may have been.
Hey man, what you need?
Ian McDermott.
Have anything for me?
Never seen you here before. You new?
Check.
No.
Oh, well, I work with the lane hackers.
Yeah?
We run this place. Well, just between us,
This is
I
our
have heard a
base.
rumor.
Yeah? What's up?
Okay, here's what's going on.
We heard that a renegade Liberty cruiser opened fire and destroyed one of their own. The battleship Unity, I think. I've never actually seen one of those things open fire with that huge gun. It must have been something to see. I bet you could have seen it from the planet.
Good to know. Thanks.
You're just telling me
Alright,
shit
then.
that I've already
Good luck.
seen. Like, I know all this. I was there.
Dude, need something?
What do you have
Dude.
for me?
Dude.
First time here, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I'm a fixer for the lane hackers. This is our home. Well, I did happen to hear some juicy info.
Go ahead.
Dude.
Fine. Here's what I got.
Dude, I don't know what's going on, but the Liberty Navy's going crazy right now. It's like they completely switched gears. I always thought of them as rather open-minded, peace-loving. Then the hammer fell, and now they're arresting anyone with connections to the artifacts. In fact, I've even heard the Rhineland's slowly moving into Zone 21 Liberty's approval, dude.
Good to know.
Yeah, every single person is going to ask me, and they're
Whatever.
also going to
Good
tell
luck.
me whether or not they run this place. It's pertinent information, apparently. I need to know whether or not these people are running the place.
All the news
I'm in charge.
This is the Colony News Service.
Agents have finally discovered the sought-after module in a pallet of records reportedly salvaged by the Junkers. The data manifest, we are told, is acquired immediately and taken to LSF labs. Investigators are certain that Aurelian... No, I've read that one already. Do we have anything new? Curacao Summit is now set. With Rhineland finally agreeing to attend, the summit meeting is now moving forward. Delegates, including our own Secretary Balanshine, representing Liberty, are to attend the meeting on Curacao during the coming week. Let me guess, it's going to get, like, bombed and then destroyed when everyone's there. The battle for Omega 5, Freestat. The war between the Red Hessians and the Corsairs has been fought for many years. After countless losses on both sides, it appears that neither faction can claim victory. The Red Hessians have greater numbers, but the Corsairs are the superior pilots and have better equipment. Someday, this war will come to an end, but not before one of these two powerful forces is brought to its knees. Omega 5 is a dangerous system to enter, since both sides will likely fire on any vessels within the battlefield. Rochester, ever wonder why there are no Junkers in Kusari? The answer is simple. The Hogosha. The Junkers want to expand into every corner of Sirius space, hoping to exploit the underworld trade in each house, but true to their isolated nature, the Kusari crime syndicate has kept the foreigners out of Kusari systems. Open conflict has not erupted between the two opposing factions because it is not the Junkers' way to wage open war. For now, the enterprising scavengers will bide their time until an opportunity in Kusari presents itself. So it's the Yakuza. They say Hogosha, but it's Yakuza. Children of Hispania. Trafalgar. It is rumored that the two fiercest pirate groups in Sirius both came from the same ship, the lost sleeper ship Hispania. While this is only hearsay, many believe the tales to be true about the two great factions. Nowadays, both the Outcasts and the Corsairs clash in incredible battles of skill and grace, but these rivalries occur primarily because of territorial disputes in the Sigma border worlds and southern Bretonia. There is no intrinsic hatred between them, only a ruthlessness that goes beyond any common ties. This is all new stuff to us. Look at all this new stuff. All of this stuff is new. This is the rest of the stream, you guys. This is the rest of the stream. They go to Dublin. The Corsairs have poured into Bretonia from the southern border worlds to find rich hunting grounds and fields of gold. This has put them at odds with the Bretonian criminal group for the Mollies, who claim Dublin and its gold as theirs. A fierce struggle has ensued between the two for the right to be Bretonia's dominant pirate faction. It appears as though the Corsairs are holding their own against the tenacious Mollies, but only time will tell who has the right to pilfer the Queen's coffers. Darmstadt. There are two groups within Sirius that have never met each other, yet fight for almost the exact same things in different houses. The common link between the groups? Synth Foods. The Farmers Alliance of Kusari and the LWB of Rhineland are both fighting the Liberty Corporation desperately in an attempt to rid their homelands of the ever-encroaching food pastes that feed the majority of Sirius. The LWB is particularly interested in ending the synth occupation of planet Stuttgart, while the Farmers Alliance is battling for control of the Kusari food markets. Kyoto. I'm just gonna say Yakuza because, I mean, that's what they are, right? The Yakuza crime syndicate is trying to keep things as they are in the Kusari Empire. This brings them into conflict with the Blood Dragons, a faction whose primary goal is to overthrow the government. It also puts them at odds with the Golden Chrysanthemums, another group that is striving for revolution in Kusari but for different reasons. The Dragons wish to eliminate government corruption, and the Golden Sea aims to bring about a new age for women, yet the common goal for these two groups brings them together as allies against the Hogosha. It doesn't matter what group of criminals you belong to unless you are a Xeno. Xeno? You are always welcome at a Junker base because you are a potential customer for black market items. From Molly Gold to Corsair artifacts, the Junkers are willing to buy, sell, or trade it all. They also deal in basic commodities and therefore supply many outlaws. Junker bases also serve as neutral areas for criminals to meet without conflict. It's like, come to a Junker base. Going on vacation soon? Why not a Junker base? Many do not understand the radical view that Xenos take against foreigners and Junkers. The Xenos are the remnants of Liberty's working class population in Colorado and Texas. The group blames foreign business interests for the closure of most Liberty factories. Having been kicked to the bottom, Xenos only see their only option as clawing their way back to the top. Any outsiders are enemies to them, including the Junkers. Huh. Odd name, Xenos. It makes me think that they're aliens. The Cardamine connection. The trade and use of Cardamine has brought 3 criminal factions together around the outcasts who produce the powerful narcotic. The Golden Sea uses Cardamine as part of their ritualistic subculture and distributes it to Kusari space. The Lane Hackers trade valuable shipping information to the outcasts in exchange for the drug. Finally, there are the Rogues. They supply and shelter the outcast smugglers on their way through Liberty space. This symbiotic relationship has been very effective in spreading the drug throughout Sirius. What does it do, though? Why do the hackers have it? It's one of those, like, mind-enhancing drugs. Bounty Hunters, despised by all, criminals who have gone bad and have no problem hunting down their own. Join the Bounty Hunters Guild. Every crime organization in Sirius has lost many of their numbers to this group and will lose more. The worst insult to most pirates, once the bounty hunter was just like him or her, but now is a lapdog to the corporations. Hunters know the jump hole networks and how outlaws operate, which makes them more dangerous than than police or military. If you have the opportunity to kill one of them, don't hesitate. just kill bounty hunters. This is what this is telling me. Just kill bounty hunters. Bounty hunters aren't bad. Like, it's so weird. You see a bounty hunter, I guess kill one. I guess to kill bounty hunters more than kill the bad guys. Although I guess if we were looking to get on the bad guys' good side, right, to maybe buy their ships and equipment, we could kill bounty hunters. I guess that would work, wouldn't it? Like, what a weird thing. The Brunsha, Bunsha of Rhineland and the Blood Dragons of Kusari are organizations that have committed themselves to political ideals over promises of gain by way of murder and piracy. The two groups are motivated by the desire to root out corruptions from within their respective governments. The similarities between the Bunsha and the Blood Dragons are illuminating. Both groups believe that it is the influence of corporations that has steered the leadership of their houses toward corruption and decay. It is also very unlikely that a Bunsha has ever met a Blood Dragon. Or it could be like they're secretly the same organization, just under 2 different names. Freeport 10. The relationship between zoners and outcasts is a precarious one. The outcasts view the zoners as somewhat useful, so they do not attack them. The moment that the outcasts no longer find the zoners necessary, they will have no compunctions about slaughtering any who are in or near their space. The IMG has a much worse rapport with a faction. Outcasts will kill any miners they come across in the northern edge worlds. The last thing that outcasts want is undue attention from outside factions in the territory. I mean, it's a lot of lore, but it is also a lot of lore. Where am I at? Freeport 9. Corsairs and zoners get along together reasonably well because of the large quantities of Corsair food produced on Freeport 9, but there is some question as to whether operations like it will continue to be allowed to operate so freely by the Corsairs. The presence of the bounty hunters and zoner freeports has been the source of mounting tension between the Corsairs and their deliberately neutral neighbors. Having said that, if I do want to buy the Piranha, I do have to at least be, at least neutral with the bounty hunters, so I can't, like, just start going around killing them now, unless I commit to only buying like a Corsair ship. The Hood. The IMG miners who operate the Hood get along well with the Mollies who purchase most of their supplies from the merchants aboard the derelict battleship. Both groups are miners, and though the Mollies have no true allies, the IMG probably come closest. The IMG are Molly sympathizers, but though they have chosen not to criminalize themselves within Bretonia. Like the Mollies, many IMG are former BMM employees, and both groups share a mutual and understandable hatred for the oppressive Bretonian mining firm. This is like more information than we've ever gotten before. Like, where was all this lore in Liberty? I guess is it a case of like it's supposed to represent media not reporting or maybe not being allowed to report on this kind of thing? But now that we're like outside there, we're getting everything because Bretonia doesn't give a shit. Or because we're on a hacker station so they have like hookups to like all feeds. That could be it too. Though it has been a long time since the Red Hessians were exclusively miners, they can still appreciate the work that the IMG does to operate independently of corporate and house control in Sirius. Red Hessians and IMG conduct business at the IMG base Freestat in Omega 7, where they trade commodities of all kinds from basic supplies to engines. Historically a Bretonian organizations, Rhineland miners flocked to the IMG after the 80 Years' War, and the common ancestry between the two groups is not overlooked by either faction. Curacao. None of our numbers have ever been captured alive, but that fact almost changed recently when one of our own was identified while she was on an impromptu vacation in Curacao. Sue Williams found herself surrounded by undercover IC operatives at the Orbital Spa and Cruise Lines resort last week. She was able to send a distress call to a patrol that was passing near the planet. We got her message. She seemed worried, so Jake and I went to get her out of there, quoted hacker pilot Robert Butcher. Bob Butcher. The two pilots flew in and picked her up just as IC agents were about to close in. Is that the surf winner? Magellan. Despite increased bounties offered by IC and Agira, lane hacker operations are just as successful as ever. This quarter, both bases posted record profits from lucrative heists that we pulled off. I don't know how Liberty ever gets any gold from Bretonia with the operations we're pulling, lane hacker executive Bill Hunter quoted. Privately, many members admit that the mounting cardamine abuse could be a serious drain on hacker income if not curbed soon. So, these flag ones are like, oh, this is faction news, I see. This is universe news. World news. Interesting. So we're getting, this is hacker news because we're on a hacker station. Every hacker has artifacts these days, and it looks like there isn't much of a market for them among our own numbers. This is a good thing since we can sell directly on Liberty's black market. We'll make more off them if we stop picking the best ones for ourselves anyway. Plus, with the new ban on artifacts, the price should go up, netting us more in the long run, quoted John Gustafson. It's interesting that the the hackers have their own like news outlet. All right, well, we're going. The barrier.